Mother of God. I finished the freaking Hardcase contract. It took me my entire life, my summer, my sanity, my love for playing Chinese tanks. Anyway, so here it is. The behemoth itself. The monstrosity. The stupid T10, 113, 54, whatever the hell you call it. And yes, hold your pitchforks. I'm loading half and half. But this tank has to. At a standard 219 pen, which on a heavy tank that moves as slow as this is not very useful, especially when you're dealing with 10s. And the heat rounds are the glorious Russian medium heat rounds that auto pen everything, that always almost always works. But unfortunately I do spam them when I have to. Apologize. The only tanks in the game that I'll fire premium out of are artillery. They're not really tanks. E100, because E100 without it heat is not as fun. And tier 9 Russian mediums. I'll load half and half though usually. I'll alternate whenever I get the opportunity. Anyway, Hardcase. There is a very funny way of playing this tank that I like to play it. Lately I've been finding that people, because I keep playing it more and more frequently, people are realizing that there is a very easy way to take me out what I'm trying to do, what I'm about to do, or what I always do in this tank. But it doesn't matter, I will try every single battle until it fails, and I'll back off and play normal. But it is hilarious when you can get it working, and this is a battle where it works. So, we start off with AP, feeling lucky, miss completely, but then guess what? I turn my side because I don't care. Look at this. Oh no, we shoot from him. Look at this. This is one way of angling. All right, this is how I like to angle. Oh, sorry. This is not the way I usually angle, but this you could side scrape like this, and this is the most effective. Reverse side scraping in the hard case makes you pretty much invincible as long as they can't see your roof. So if you're shooting down at people, this is the angle you want to be in. You are almost invincible. The only spots they can hit you are Cupola of the 113. Gun mantle if they're firing premium, because they can go through it on a 113, and the roof if they can catch a glimpse, or your front drive wheel, but that's a little harder to pen. I go very negative this game, but it's not important about what I'm shooting, it's important at the freaking block damage counter. Alright, the weird shenanigans that happen in this battle. This is what the hard case is, and I'm actually pretty glad I powered my way through this grind. This tank is hilarious. I haven't laughed so hard in World of Tanks in a long time. And this is only getting started. This Doom Turtle I think has given up on life, given up on trying to pen me. Because he knows he's probably not going to. HE probably is also a good way to destroy this tank. If I'm reverse side scraping and you literally can't see my engine deck, you can't see any sort of weak spot you can snipe, shoot HE at my turret. You will set me on fire. I will be mad. Alright, here it is. This is the part of the video that I wanted to show. This is the hard case at its prime, at its finest. The hilarity that it is, that rarity that it is also, because apparently nobody has this, or almost nobody has it, and nobody's playing it like this. I feel like I'm the only one. Watch this, alright. There's one bounce from the E100, I think, and then one bounce from this guy. I shoot the dead tank because I'm laughing. My teammate's dead, I got almost no support. We got this. Look at that. One shot, two shot, three shot. That didn't pen because I'm spamming heat like a dweeb. But look at that. We're almost blocked 5,000 damage. We're fighting tier 10s. They're all like, what is happening? What is this stupid tank? Oh man. I don't know how that bounced, but magic, I guess. Usually I like to drive backwards completely around, but here I'm outnumbered and E100's tall enough to shoot me, so I'm just trying to be safe here. I'll try to get another funny hard case gameplays. Unfortunately, I'm running low on silver from spamming this tank. I think I lose Well, I've made silver a couple games because I can fire. You can fire standard out of this thing if you aren't fighting tanks like, you know, E100s, IS4s, etc. But you know, when in doubt, load premium. Unfortunately, in this tank, it's one of those things where if you don't have a premium tank, you're not going to enjoy this tank very much. Unless you're playing it as 100% scout, then you might be able to make it work. But anyway, I've already blocked 6,000 damage. I put minimal effort. I look like an idiot. But the E100 and everyone else is like, are you freaking kidding me? Why is this thing so strong? Oh man, I wish I had I think it was the third game that I had in this thing where I blocked like 9,000 damage and I was playing like a complete retard. I was peeking over ridgeline on knob in hand backwards. And people kept falling for it. Anyway, so yeah, those were the weak spots. And then also, if you're shooting right at this tank, like flat on, the butt is the best spot if you're gonna shoot it. The sides I find right in the center is where the most concrete is, so it's probably not a good idea to shoot that. But if you can get like flattish angles, you might be able to go through with big guns shooting APCR or AP. Heat is a no-go on this tank. You cannot kill it. Anyway, the Hardcase is freaking glorious. Anybody who's grinded it and is playing it like this knows how hilarious it is. If you're not playing it like this, well, try it out. I guarantee you, maybe not every single battle, but about half of them or more, you're gonna be laughing so hard because nobody can pen you. This tank is super rare, so nobody really knows how to deal with it, so you can constantly get into these situations. And fighting low tiers, like if you can get a tier 9 lobby, you don't need a fire premium, you can make silver, and you are literally the Lord and Savior, or the Harbinger of the Apocalypse, like I like to call this thing. Freaking Death Destroyer of Worlds. Oh man, this tank is glorious. Beautiful. Wargaming. You need to never make a tank like this again. You need to nerf this thing. The Minuteman is just as stupid as this tank. It should never be a thing. I'm glad there isn't a tier 10 with tier 10 standard like quality of gun and everything on this thing, because if so, oh my god. The 8-second reload and the low mobility is the only way this thing is even remotely balanced. Anyway, this tank is retarded. It shouldn't be in the game, but I got it. I love it. It's fun. I'm going to 3-mark it pretty quickly. I know I lost 81,000 silver. I don't have premium time either, so it gets expensive. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this ridiculous tank and this gameplay. See you next time.